What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, DJ B-A-S-E, DJ Bass, because music is the foundation to every hit, unless it's an acapella. And if you tuned in to this channel, then you've tuned in to the Beat Break. And in this episode of the Beat Break, we're going to be doing a plug-in review. That's right, a plug-in review. Okay, if you are a customer of Waves Audio, Waves plugins, okay, if you have any Waves plugin, then on Black Friday, you may have received a gift, as I did, in the form of BERZERK. Okay, it's a distortion plugin, okay, and as the name suggests, you can get pretty bonkers, or you can just go berserk with your distortion. Okay, what we're gonna do is just let you all hear a track that we produced with this plugin when we was just testing it out, as you can see by the title, BERZERK Test. And without further ado, it's just a test. Okay, pretty cool. And like I said, this was just something we was just testing the plugin out with, and we decided to keep because we thought it sounded pretty cool, and we decided to go ahead and just do a quick video on this plugin. Okay, and right now I'm using the mono version. Okay, it come with a mono and a stereo. The difference between the mono and the stereo is just the amount of channels. Okay, as you see when we pull up the stereo version, right here in this drive section, we have a stereo, mid, and side. Okay, and now here in this feedback section, we have S, R, and L, stereo, right and left. Okay, and as you see, when we hit mid, it goes to the left, and when we hit stereo, side, it goes to the right. And what this is useful for, and when we hit stereo, it's stereo. Okay, and what this is useful for, let's just say you have a plug-in like a guitar amp plug-in, and you have an effect on there where you have an echo or delay in one side and the other side is dry. And okay, you add this plug-in in, and the side that is dry sounds good with the effect, but the side with the echo don't. Okay, you can just set this to have the plug-in operate on one side or the other. Okay, if you're down here in this section, and it'll just work on whichever side you want it to work on, or it'll work on both sides. Okay, and that's what that's for. But as you see, like I said, it changes as we go. Okay, and like I said, for this song, I used the mono version, but we're gonna take that off and then mute it, and we're gonna bring in this one. And in this portion of the video, we're just gonna demonstrate the plugin and some of the features. Okay, and as you see, like I told you, when you go to mid, what this allows you to do is adjust the mid frequencies and basically add distortion to the mid frequency. And when you go to side, you can add distortion to the side frequencies. Okay, and as you see, when we're in stereo, you have a button right here that's not available to you. Okay, but when you go to mids, it's available, and it's also available in sides. Okay, and when you go to mids or sides, you can adjust the level of the mids and the sides, okay, with the amount of distortion that you have on it, or the particular type in the drive. Okay, all right, and we can just pop out of that. In this drive, it basically determines how much distortion based on the character you have. Okay, and so what we're going to do is we're going to pop in, make sure we have this 808 pulled up. Okay, that's the 808. All right, we're gonna click this distortion plugin in on. We're gonna mess around with it just a little bit. Okay. Okay, pretty cool. And what we can do is go to this character, and we can just select different types of character, okay? And that's what you want to do when you put this plugin in, okay? You want to check out the different characters, okay? And you just want to listen according to what sound you're going for when you put this plugin and you begin to make a track. And whatever character fits your mood, just go with that. And as you see, they have quite a few. We're just gonna go with this buzz, okay? Okay. And this go button, as you see, this is where the berserkness comes in, okay? This go button and this density button, okay? And basically, when you hit this go button, let's go. Let's adjust this drive. Okay. When you hit this go button, what it does is add a different character or a different flavor to the distortion, okay, based on the character you have already selected. Okay, so what this is going to do is modify that character based on, the distortion based on the character you have chosen. It's not going to choose another character. Like, for example, you got this buzz, it's not gonna give you this trippy character, okay? It's gonna adjust based on this character. So every time you hit that button, it's gonna give you a different feel. Okay? Yeah. Okay, and the thing about this button, if you like the character that you have to save it as a preset because it's random. You won't be able to go back to it, okay? And when you hit this intensity button, it intensifies the behavior of that go. Okay, and this drive, okay, you can adjust that drive. And then you can link the two. And we listen to the track with it like that. Okay. You can see what's going on, okay? And basically you have this feedback section, okay? And basically the feedback section feeds into the drive, and the drive feeds into the feedback, okay? And this feedback section is basically an oscillator, and it produces a sine wave, okay? And you mix that sound in with the sound that's generated from the drive, okay? And you can switch between sine and the internal, the input sound signal, okay? Now that's the input, the sine, okay? And we have a level. Basically, this setting the level or the volume for what's going on in this oscillator or feedback section, okay? And this blend button, what this does is blend the sounds that's generated here and the sound in the drive together. Now we go all the way over here. Okay, that's what's going on down here in the feedback. And we can blend that in, okay? And we turn the levels down, okay? And right here in this low and high frequencies, right? This is your pitch. And you have octaves, all right? All the way from 0 to 8, all right? Okay? And what's going on, and it's going from low to high, okay? And the speed determines how fast it goes from low to high or from high to low, okay? It determines how fast. You get it? All right. And like I said, you can have these linked and set to different values, create some berserk sounds, okay? Or you can change them both. Let's just say from C, that's on C, and we can change this to C. Well, let's unlink it. And now, when we link them, okay, they move together, all right? And what you can do is you can go in the pitch or the frequency, okay? Now when we go into frequency, we can determine which part of the signal we want to add the distortion. Alright, all the way from 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz, okay? Same thing over here. Okay. Alright. That's F sharp. Let's go back to C. Okay. And now we can change this up. We can go with a higher value over here and a lower value over here. And you see what's going on. Okay. You can hear what's going on. Okay. And let's listen to that with the track. It's a crazy berserk effect. Okay, now we can go into these side chain filters. Okay, and basically it has a side chain. You can side chain the internal signal or an external signal. Okay, and right now it's triggered by the internal signal. Okay, and as you drag across two or more parameters or buttons, you can link them together. Okay. And you can just hear what it does. Basically filters, okay. Alright, and then we go in this dynamic section. Okay. What this blend button does is it blends in the sound from dynamic section and the drive, okay? And okay, this threshold basically controls what sounds are being distorted or compressed when they go above or below the threshold, okay? And so when you have this set to up, when it crosses the threshold, it raises the volume. Okay? When you set to down, when it crosses the threshold, it lowers the volume, okay? Yeah. Okay. Now rider, when you have it to this rider section, you're adding distortion to the higher frequencies. When you have it set to dynamic, the lower frequency. And as you move these around, this up and down, down, up, rider, it changes. You can just listen to it, load up some presets and change some things around, and you can pretty much see how this works. Okay. Okay. Based on how you have these set. All right. Let's just listen to that. As you see, man, you got some pretty berserk control over this distortion. And as you see this HD button, as we hit that, it will pretty much improve the sound, but pretty much the low end. Okay, let's just listen to that. So it's basically whether you want to have a more smooth sound or a more gritty sound. We just gonna go with grit, all right? Okay. All right. And you also have a mix section, okay? This is where you can kind of add parallel distortion, where you can mix the dry, just the normal sound. And we can mix different amounts of distortion with that original signal. Okay, and then we have an output, okay? As long as it's green or yellow, you good. If it's red, you need to adjust a few things, okay? And then we also have this temperature, and basically, you can hear what it does. Warmer sound. It's more of a thinner sound when we bring it this way. Okay, and when you have things set the way you want them set, you can just play around with the character button, okay? Let's see how that sounds. And the drive. And the go button. Intensity. Okay, you can pretty much go berserk with this plugin. All right, and on that note, this has been a quick little demonstration of Berserk from Waves Audio. Okay, and like I said, we was messing around with it, and trust me, you will have a more detailed video. This gonna go more in depth in the creative side of this plugin, okay? Because you can pretty much use this as an instrument, musical instrument. I'm telling you, if you know how to use it. But this is a quick example of how we can use it in a basic, useful way, like I did on this 808. And basically, this is without the plugin. Okay. Okay, if you got in on that Black Friday free giveaway, hey man, go ahead and start using the plugin. If not, hey, it's a plugin you might wanna take a look at getting. And on that note, you've been rocking with your boy DJ BASE, DJ Bass. And if you like this video, if you found it entertaining, or if you learned anything, don't forget to like, share, comment, and most definitely subscribe to your boy channel, The Beat Break. And I'll see you next time.